refer to certain items in your wardrobe as your sexy sweats? If so, you may need to bring the sexy back into your wardrobe. In this series, we're going to learn to tart it up just a little bit, and what better way than to look at the style icons from pop music. This series is called Pop Tarts. So while it would be delicious and truly fattening to discuss these Pop Tarts, we're actually going to be looking at a different kind, but they're also very delicious and low fat percentage Pop Tarts. Like this. So whether you are the mom of 3 or the grandmother of 3, there's always room for a little tart. In this episode, we'll be looking at the explosive performer Katy Perry to learn how to tart it up. This is Pop Tarts. If you're unfamiliar with the term tart, it is more of a British term. However, if you were to look it up in the Urban Dictionary, it defines it as a nubile young temptress who dresses teasingly and provocatively. Now, some of you watching the video right now are like, I'm out of here, I'm gonna bail. I don't want to look like a young temptress. I don't want to dress provocatively like Katy Perry. And I'm going, hold on there, pump your brakes just a little, allow me to make my case and show you that there is always room for a little tart. So in this series, we're going to be looking at something called the Tart Scale. You can see here there's women in all different phases of their lives, all different kinds of lifestyles. So you may be towards this end of the spectrum. You may want just a little tart, right? You don't want to show up to Gymboree looking like you're ready for a Katy Perry concert, right? You may not want that. But you can probably add a little bit of sexy, a little something something to your wardrobe. So that's little tart, okay? Some of you may be like, okay, I could probably do a little half tart. I still want to look professional in the workplace, but I can look, sexy professional in the workplace. And you want just a little half tart. You may go, I'm a little older. I don't think I could get away with wearing what Katy Perry wears. But I could probably bring a little bit more sexy into my wardrobe. So you may be at that end. Or there may be those of you that are like, I am trying to get a man. I'm trying to get somebody locked down, okay? So if that is you and you need to tart it up a whole bunch, you're trying to make some romance happen in your life, I'm going to give you some looks to help you go whole tart, as they say. So I promise you, there's something here for everybody. In this series, we will be looking at a number of different pop icons. You can see here on the screen all the ones we'll be looking at. The first video of the series, we looked at Beyonce. You might want to go check that video out. In this one, we're going to be looking at Katy Perry. Very excited about this one. And there is actually a lot of this that you'll be able to bring into your wardrobe. I'm very excited about the looks for this. So let's see. We're playing Katy Perry. So here's the look, okay? Again, those of you are like, I knew I should have bailed on this video minutes ago, right? And you see this and you're like, I gotta go. Hold on, again, allow me to make my case. Just take a look at some of the looks that I put together. But you can see here she's wearing what would be kind of a cutout dress, or you could say a little peekaboo action happening. There's a lot of cleavage. There's some stomach showing, all of that. Now again, like I said, maybe you don't want to show up at Mommy and Me wearing this dress in particular. But there's elements of this that you can incorporate into your everyday wardrobe. So allow me to show you by using the Tart Scale. So here we go. We're going to start off always just a little bit of tart. How can you add that to your wardrobe? Again, with the Katy Perry, it was the peekaboo. There's a little cutaway elements in her dress. So let's take a look. So here it is. This dress here. And also Katy Perry, you notice she had the ring with the cross on it as well. So you'll see that accessory sprinkled out throughout as well. So you can see here, the dress, it has the cutaway, is the peekaboo, but look, it's just a little sliver of the back showing. Even those of you that are worried about some back fat action happening, there's a little square part on your back where you don't have to worry about rolls, right? And couldn't you show just a little bit of that? And you look at the dress from the front, it is super conservative. You could wear this to a wedding. You get away with wearing this to church. And I even put the cross necklace with it. I know some of you may take offense to that. I'm sure I will get many emails and comments on this video in regards to that. However, you can see this is a dress you can wear to almost any event. It's a very simple conservative dress. It goes all the way to the knee. And when you turn around, there's just a little hint of back there. And they even have like the lace that's covering up part of the back. But it's a really simple way that those of you that want to tart it up just a little bit, a way that you can do that. So instead of just getting a typical, if you just got this lavender dress, right? Look for one that has a little cutaway of the little peekaboo. Again, it's an area that it's not cleavage, it's not stomach, it's a small area of the back, and the lace is covering up a lot of it. This is the area of the back, you know, that you don't have to worry about the rolls yet showing. So it's a great way to bring the sexy in a classy way. And then it's just paired with very simple shoes, just tan, strappy sandals. Like I said, this is a great outfit to wear to a wedding, okay? So what about those of you that want to tart it up a little bit more? What can we do if we want to go half tart? Okay, so there's going to be cutaways, but it's going to be in a different area. So remember before, it's very conservative, just a little bit of hinted back, okay? But for half tart, we're going to be showing a little bit more stomach. So it's not full on Katy Perry where she's showing cleavage and stomach. We have cutouts just there on the side. Now again, everybody is not going to be able to pull off this look. I completely agree with that. But there's really nobody that could do there's nobody that can't say they can't do the little tart look that I previously shown. But this one you can see it's a little bit more sexy. Your arms are out and then there's cutaway on your sides. So again, very sexy, but again, to make it not overtly sexy, you have just simple flat sandals that you're wearing with it. You're not wearing high heels, which would make you super sexy and over the top. And then you have just a long black cross necklace. Again, Katy Perry had the cross ring. This one you're just having the cross necklace again, but instead of a traditional gold like shown in the previous look, that's a more conservative kind of look, you have a black cross, and it's kind of cool and edgy. That goes with your black flat sandals, okay? So cutaways, half tart, you're gonna have a different area cutaway. It's gonna show a little bit of stomach, a little bit of side. You can see how it's a little sexier than the first look shown. So then what does the whole tart look like? Are y'all ready for this? Okay, let's go whole tart. Okay, what is this? This is, you're trying to get a man, you're at the bar, you're going to the club, you're going girls' night out, okay? Here you go. This is whole tart for sure, right? So it has cutouts everywhere, peekaboos happening everywhere. So up by the collarbone, the cleavage, the stomach, the sides, there's cutaways everywhere. Like I said, this is meant to be whole tart. And the thing that I love about this too, so it's a simple black dress that you're wearing with this, cutouts everywhere. And then you're having the pop of color on your shoes, which is actually something that Katy Perry had with the dress that she was wearing, although we didn't see the shoes with that particular photo. But you can see pop of color then with those shoes, high heel shoes with the cutaway makes it very, very sexy. And then an even edgier look for the cross. It is that ring that goes over multiple fingers and it's a cross and it's sideways, okay? So this is girls' night out, whole tart. You're trying to get people's attention that night, and you certainly will with this look that goes whole tart. Now this is the portion of the video that we are calling the remix. Essentially what we're doing is taking the looks that I've already shown you and saying how you could mix and match them. Right? Because you're thinking, I go out and buy this dress and I can only wear it one way, only when I'm trying to be sexy. I'm not going to be able to wear it in a lot of different settings and for different things. So just wanted to give you an idea of some mix and match options for this. So let's mix it up. Let's do the remix. So you can see here we took the conservative lavender dress. We're adding a pop of color at the shoe, and it's going to make it a lot sexier with that pop of color, especially if you add a bag or clutch purse with that same pop of color. The dress in the middle with the side cutouts is made sexier because we've added a high heel to it. And again, it's going to make your legs look super long because you have those tan high heels, and it just makes your legs look super long when you're in that. So it's really making that look even sexier by adding those shoes. But then the cutaway dress, we tone it down to make it less sexy. I know some of you out there are laughing like, how is this less sexy? There's so much skin showing. But again, you just take away the high heels and it brings it down a notch so it's not so super duper quadruple sexy by wearing it with just these low flat sandals. Okay, so that's your remix. If you're still not convinced and going, there was nothing in this video that I could learn to sex it up, there's nothing I can learn from looking at Katy Perry style, I have even more evidence to present to you. So we do have the Katy Perry case study. So for this one in particular, we looked at her Rise video and what she wore in that. Broke down that look. She only really had one look that she wore throughout the video. You know, she had this gorgeous pink parachute with her. So in this particular case study, we'll break down the looks, the different pieces incorporated within there. And then from there, made other looks so you can see, okay, how can you tart it up a little bit? How can you take elements from that video and make different outfits? And again, we have it for all different women, for all different phases of their life. So if you're a mommy tart, we have that look for you. Weekend tart, you want to wear something a little bit more casual, what can you do? Date tart, like I said, those of you watching in the get a man mode, here's your date tart look, okay? We have the working tart look. Again, you want to bring a little something something to your work wardrobe. Again, this isn't like showing up for work like you just left the club, but it is adding a little something something to your work wardrobe that's a little bit more interesting, okay? And then lastly, you know that I do spend a fair amount of time working with real estate professionals, and I provided a look for them as well. It's a work look specifically designed for them to give you an idea. And again, we've just taken elements, pieces, style inspiration from that Katy Perry Rise video, and I've created these looks. So this case study is available to anyone. All you have to do is use the link below to download. Click on the link, it's going to open up in a shopping cart. It'll look just like this. You see it's the Katy Perry case study. It's completely free. You see it's $0. All you have to do is fill out the information, and then you'll be emailed the link to download the video. So hopefully, if you weren't convinced in this video that you can take style inspiration from Katy Perry, hopefully you'll get the case study and you will be fully convinced and start incorporating this and thinking outside the box on how you can tart up your wardrobe. And it'll be like, who knew that you could even still be sexy and have these sexy elements in your wardrobe and get away with wearing it to work or on a date or out on the weekend. So it'll be a lot of fun for you guys to start incorporating these items into your wardrobe. So that is it for the Katy Perry video. The next one is going to be Rihanna. That one is exciting as well. I'm excited for all the videos in this series, but that one will be especially exciting. So as they say, Rihanna, good girl gone bad, and you're like, no. Okay, I hung with you through Katy Perry, Aisha, but there's no way, Rihanna, really? We're gonna take style inspiration from her. I can wear stuff that Rihanna wears, and I'm gonna go, yeah. So it'll be very exciting to see that, and that is the next video up. Make sure to catch that video, and thank you for watching Pop Tarts, and get ready for the next item on the playlist.